How do I get motivated? Welcome to Q&A Tuesday with Jordan. This is our big question for the week is, how do I get motivated? And Mark was the one that asked this, although it's a common question I get and it's something a lot of people think they need in order to succeed in their weight loss or fat loss, is to be motivated. And if you're not motivated, you feel like you can't get anywhere. I understand, because you're going through your week, you're working hard, days are long, you're tired, and you do feel unmotivated. You feel like you just can't get anywhere. This is a really important question to answer, and there's two parts to it. So number one is to realize that motivation is a state. So motivation is just an emotion, and it's not lasting. So like any other emotion, like happiness, like sadness, it's fleeting. It'll come, you'll feel it, and then it'll pass. Whether that's 1 minute or an hour or that kind of thing. Yeah, so there's times when you feel really motivated, you're in a motivated state. It's an emotion. So you can use that to your advantage and access that state at any time. Same with any emotion. I mean, how do you think you feel happy? To feel happy, you do something you enjoy, you do something you love doing. You maybe hang out with friends and family. You watch a movie that you like. Those things put you in a happy state. Yeah. How do you feel sad? You watch a sad movie. You do things you don't enjoy. Yeah. You talk about stuff that angers you. Yeah, and you're obviously going to be feeling those negative emotions. So with motivation, you've got to figure out exactly what motivates you and what's going to put you in the state of motivation. So what is it that you want to do to put you in that state? What is it you want to achieve that's going to put you in that state? What is it you can focus on that gets you really motivated? For a lot of guys, if they just imagine themselves waking up with a six-pack and waking up looking really fit and being able to run again and looking trim and sculpting their body, and waking up and seeing that image in the mirror really motivates them and puts them in a motivated state. And once they start thinking about that, they go, holy crap, I feel like I need to go to the gym right now. Yeah, but that's not going to last. So you can use the state to your advantage, but the thing you have to realize is that they're not mutually inclusive. Yeah. So what I mean by that is that you don't need motivation to succeed in losing weight. That's if you feel like you need motivation in order to work out, you've got it completely wrong. It's completely false. It's like saying I need happiness to be nice to my family. Yeah. I mean, the two acts can go hand in hand. When you're more happy, you're going to be nicer to people. Yeah, when you're having a better day, you're going to be more kind to people. That normally happens. But you don't need one to be the other. You don't need to be happy at the time to be nice to people or kind to people. Yeah. Same thing, you don't need motivation to work out. Being motivated helps you work out and helps you get in that state, but you don't need it, So how can we make sure, what's long lasting? How can we make sure that we are motivated, or we are working out and doing what's required to get results? Because essentially all we need to be doing is eating the right foods consistently and working out consistently. So how do we make that happen? Basically, it comes down to your why, your internal change. There's 3 levels of change. One is logical change. You need to do something. You need to lose weight. And most people are at this stage, logical doesn't do crap. Yeah, logical has no influence on our behavior. A lot of people know they need to stop smoking because it's going to kill them, but they don't do it. Yeah. Emotional change is the next one, where something triggers emotionally, like you get motivated, you get in a certain state, and that causes short-term change. Yeah, and that's why motivation works to a point. But it doesn't last long. Yeah, the thing that lasts long is your internal change. When you have a big reason why you want to do something, a core change inside yourself, you've got a core reason why you want to do something and nothing can stop you, then you're going to last and stay on track for the whole duration of the journey. Yeah, so if you've got a big reason why, no matter what happens, if you're having a crap day, if you're tired, if you're exhausted, you don't feel like it, that why is strong enough, you're going to succeed. Yeah, so what's your why? Think about why you want to do something. What's the core change that's going to make you change and last long? Yeah, and last throughout the duration of the journey and not give up. And that's different to motivation. And your core and your why is something that's really personal to you. Yeah, so I can't tell you what it is. I can't tell you how to access that. That's got to be up to you. You've got to want to make that change yourself. Yeah, but the easiest way to make that long-lasting change is to have that why and then keep getting results. Yeah, get yourself in the right habits, doing the workouts, eating properly. If you're doing that, you're going to get results. Okay, so doing the right things first, you get results. Obviously, that's going to give you the state of motivation. Obviously, that's going to increase your why. You keep doing the workouts and the food, it comes back to the start. You get more results. Okay, results will keep you going. Obviously, this is the key in these habits, getting the habits right and getting the right results to keep you in that motivated state longer. Yeah, so we talk about a state. We know the state's short term, but if you're getting results, you're going to keep being in that state more and more often. Yeah, more and more consistently. Yeah. If you've got your why as a core change, you're going to stay on track, you're going to get the right results. Okay, so how do you get motivated? Understand motivation as a state. So access it when you can, think about what motivates you, and then you can change to what your why is and changing your core to get the right results. Okay, finish off with rapid fire questions, and keep in mind these are all for fat loss, so these answers are all to do with fat loss. So first question was, is 30 minutes walking and jogging every day good enough? It's a good start. I would keep going with it if that's what you're doing, and it's at least something, but it's not enough to get long-term fat loss results. You need to include some weight training in there, some high-intensity training. Do you recommend any supplements for fat loss? No. If someone isn't hitting their protein intake from food, then I would get them having a protein shake just to help that out. In terms of multivitamins, that kind of thing, if your doctor's already prescribed it, obviously listen to him, but I don't do any extra. How much should I be able to bench press? This is a funny one. For fat loss, it's so irrelevant. It doesn't matter how much you bench press. You're trying to lose fat, leave your ego at the door of the gym. You're trying to do the most effective stuff to get that weight down, get that intensity up. Okay? Why are you so against low carb? I'm not completely against low carb. Low carb is a good starting point just to help clean out the system and get yourself going, get some fast results, but long term it doesn't work. So that's why I'm against that long term. Okay? Thanks for the questions this week. Thanks for Q&A. We'll see you next week. Cheers.